a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call. 1-844-MADDEN-1 and make your case for who should get a boost. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And now they face second down.
Exploit them here on this run.
There we go. Here's Smith. It's cut Metcalf. Decent game here, but short of the first. Third and just 2 to go. Smith to the air now. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a first down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. They're set up at the 35 now.
Right downfield. He's been open all day.
Smith on first down. Buys time, rolling right. He runs out of bounds a yard or two behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack. Offense to the line for second down.
You can score on these guys.
From the gun, Smith. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with third and long. Smith back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on fourth down. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession. Sit on the bench to get their breath. Now they're going to bucket in and force another fourth down.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
That was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Norman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Get in the end zone, fellas.
And again, it's Smith. Chased out to his right. Throwing deep down the side. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And this one does not go far. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They go play action here. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Darnold looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So second down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now Darnold. Throws this one away.
That's a situation where we got the time and just wasn't anyone open to throw it to him. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
He's got him. That's Addison. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Smith able to put it through. And that makes this a 3-score game. So at the end of 2, the Vikings playing Road Warriors here. They've got the lead. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the visiting Lions who come in and get the road victory. Jared Goff, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. From there, let's stay in the Midwest and head down to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Patrick Mahomes leading the way as his guys pick up win number 14 on the year. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Josh Allen, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field. But they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Finds his fullback. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they're going to take over possession. The Seahawks offense running out now. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Walker on 1st down. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Smith. Hits him on the outlet. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Into the hands of Walker. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. They'll come to the line line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's go Sunday. Let's go.
Looking to throw, Smith. Flush that out to his left. Completed to Lucky. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Flag, looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll go down here at the 16.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Smith setting the throw. The throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Buying some time left. And he'll go down shy of the end zone and mark him at the 4.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. 2nd and goal, now 5 yards more difficult following that penalty. Shotgun snap to Smith. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. He's on the move.